Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Civilization 6. And when we last left off, old Shaka Zulu decided to declare war on us, and we defended quite well. We also set up a third city of Memphis down here, and the loyalty is starting to drop, but rebellion in 54 turns. I think we can manage that. Let's go ahead and head to the next turn and see what's going on. We have our granary produced in 10 turns there, a settler in 6, and down here I believe you sell too close. Apologies, I will look for somewhere else, Mapuche. So he doesn't like the fact that we're getting closer to him. He has quite a few cities. He is not playing around for sure, but our next settlement will probably be here on the coast, I'm thinking, for the pearls and crabs and stone there. It'll also give us a pretty good sea route to that city-state over here, Lisbon, in Portugal. All right, so our builder can work the silver mines there, and we get a boost to the wheel, one turn away, and we can start building our unique unit, the Mariano Chariot Archer, which looks pretty cool. Probably obsolete before we get done with it, but no worse for the wear. We have a couple trade routes going. I want to get the rice worked up here, and then the other silver mine with this builder action. We have a couple missionaries from Arabia moving through our lands. We have no religion with all of these AI. It's no big surprise that we didn't get a religion before them. And we are working on Yerevan to sort of be in their good graces because our borders are pressed up nice and close.
Just realign it.
So now we can build the water mill in our cities, one food and one production. That is pretty cool. Our next research, we don't want to go into the next age just yet, so we want to stay out of the medieval era and apprenticeship, and that's 40 turns anyway. I'm thinking now, let's see, shipbuilding in 24 or the ironworking. I think ironworking would be the best for us here, and our builder needs some orders, so head on over to the rice if you are so bold, and we will go ahead and pick that up as well. So I don't think we're going to get to an iron mine. However, we do have the ability with our settler to move up here next to this lake and try to get some of this amber and this iron here. I'm hearing that you celebrate your rule. Yes, Shaka, we keep our people very happy. Or at least we try to.
Dovreste prestare attenzione a ciò che va accade d'intorno. Credetemi, vi sono fin troppi giochini che stanno avendo luogo.
So France is known for her underhandedness and her spy network. It wouldn't surprise me if she started sending spies as early as possible. Oh, we also need a builder down here to work this mercury as well. And looks like we got a Yerevan trader heading to us, so all well and good. I don't know if we can purchase a builder from Memphis quite yet. We need 245 gold, 100 more gold. So that's not going to be in the cards unless we get another trade route going. But we only have space for one, and we are using it to send up to Shaka. All right, so the Mapuche will give us 1 gold over 30 turns to open our borders. Seems legit. I don't want to upset him too bad, and we're sitting pretty well. We're friendly with everyone on the map. All right, yes, a delegation from France we will accept. And the war, Catherine Medici on Pedro. So France is going to war with Brazil, it seems. So we'll see how that goes. All right, builder, go ahead and work the rice tile. And we'll go for our next turn, get him up to the silver. Or we can use our builder, run down here and get the mercury really quick, which might be a good plan. We already have 1 silver mine worked, so assuming there's no barbarians down here, and I think the Yerevan warriors would have taken care of them, we can safely move our builder down here for the mercury, as we don't have mercury yet, and that is a luxury resource for happiness. So a couple more turns away from our settler.
Superior to opulence.
And now we can declare a protectorate war and a reconquest if we lose one of our cities. And we can put in bastions for city protection and limes for defensive buildings. But I think Yeah, our government type won't allow us to play any red cards, so that's pretty pointless. All right, civics tree here. So that's medieval. We want to stay on this side, and I think military training to get that extra envoy would definitely be worthwhile. 8 turns away since we have the boost. And a governor. So we can assign another governor here. Can be assigned to a city-state where she acts as 2 envoys. I think she would be pretty good as far as a garrison commander. We're not at war yet, so I don't think we want to purchase Victor. Liang, builders get an extra build charge, would be pretty powerful. But I think our diplomat. So we will appoint her in Yerevan. And see if we can try to become the suzerain of Yerevan. And then as far as our builder's concerned, bring it on down to Omeleteville. And let's get that Mercury. And I'm happy to see that they aren't founding in the Iron area. I'm sure Shaka would get pretty mad about us sort of moving forward on him. But if we settled like right here, we could get this extra silver. We could like forward purchase the amber and definitely work the iron. All right, so let's get a settler up there as soon as possible. This city needs another production. We're still pretty happy. I don't think we need to focus on the barracks or the stable. A campus would certainly be nice. We would get +1 science there. We'd have to delete the stone for that one. Or we could just hurry up another builder, which might not be bad. Let's go ahead and get another builder working here so we can move him up and start working those tiles as well. So feeling pretty good about this so far. We'll tell Shaka when we found our city that we're not going to settle him anymore. And that's pretty true. Our next settlement will probably be down here. And we can get like a nice 5-city hive going. Also, with the city being close, we can kind of protect this area as well. All right, settlers should move forward.
With the sun shining brightly, then dusk's mist falling, at every turn, the scenery changes like magic.
So 2 great merchant points if we own these tiles, and 2 great general points as well. And that's pretty cool. We found that natural wonder. So, yeah, I imagine our scout is doing the work over here. Truffles. Interesting indeed. So our scout's doing automated exploration, which is fine, trying to uncover as much of the map as possible. Let's go ahead on to the next turn. A couple more turns away from our builder, and a couple more turns away from our settler, settling right here on this lake, which we can go ahead and rush that tile and grab the amber as well. Being a luxury resource, I don't want to give up all the luxury resources for sure. We have an envoy, so let's go ahead. Let's see, gold in the capital certainly wouldn't be bad. No suzerain here in Yerevan, but I think that would be really beneficial to start getting +4 gold in the capital with 1 envoy. So we shall do that as well, try to get our money situation situated. And then 1 more turn until our settler.
Welcome to the United States of America.
It's Teddy!
You conduct yourself well, you can consider us friends.
We shall, Mr. Roosevelt. It is an honor to meet you, and we would love to sample your hospitality. So, the United States. There's New York City. So our scout is doing the good work, finding even more leaders around here. All right, we're ready for the next turn. And we should be ready to settle this time. All right, China has declared war on Carthage. So it looks like, where is old China? There he is. Qin Shi Huang?
Здравствуйте. Я
Tsar
царь Петр.
Peter of Russia.
Достойный правитель, подобный вам, должен ценить все самое изысканное. Любите ли вы искусство, подобно мне?
All right, so we see Peter. It is an honor to meet you and exchanging information about our capital. So Peter is way down here in St. Petersburg. All right, so we are into the normal age. We can go into the medieval era safely. And it's just a question of, with our builder now, do we send him up to the iron mines as soon as possible? I think we do. So we'll go ahead and found this city here. And then we will send our builder up to get this iron as soon as possible. All right, production in our next city. Do we want another settler here to sort of close off the map? We'd fall behind in tech just a bit, but I think it would be worthwhile to get at least a foundation going before we move on. Production in our new city. The walls would be nice right there on Zulu territory, but I think with the granary getting 1 food and 2 extra housing, with no food here, that's going to be quite difficult. We'll go ahead and purchase this amber tile as well to get some gold. And that one should be fine. All right, next turn indeed. Shaka might not appreciate us settling right on him. We can put a warrior there. And there's China scouting out. Yes, indeedy, we did found another city there. I will look for somewhere else in the future, because I'm not going to settle up here. That is for sure. So we can keep our promise to him and not forward settle him a bit. All right, our builder's down here for the Mercury. Let's go ahead and increase that as well. All right, so it looks like that is done in this city. Some ancient walls certainly wouldn't be bad now for some defense against Shaka in case he wants to move on us. I think discretion is the better part of valor. We can always build improvements later. We want to make sure that we can keep these cities for as long as possible. That will be the ultimate goal. Matter of fact, well, I should have turned that off. Let's do some shipbuilding. Change our focus here because we're going to get the Eureka when we make an iron mine with our builder here. So next turn we will get the iron. Oh, and barbarians have decided that they want to see us and know about us. I don't think we can move our archers and get him before he runs away, but that does remind me to get our warrior up here as soon as possible to help defend that city. All right, next turn, a couple more turns away from producing the granary here. I think we can get some fishing boats, and then we can definitely work the copper, the incense, and the stone. I think we'll use our next action here to build a builder and really start improving the rest of these tiles. And as soon as this trade route is done, I'm going to move my trader probably to either this first city, back to our capital to get a nice road here through the desert would certainly be nice.
If it's natural to kill, how come men have to go into training to learn how?
So more red cards that we cannot use. Our next civic is going to be drama for the theater square. Recorded history for the envoy in 15 turns, though. Theology in 10 turns. Navy tradition and feudalism. Newly trained builders, farms get +1, but that is a ways away. I think we stick with drama and poetry for now. It'll be the one to finish first. And then another envoy, production in the capital when producing units. That's not us. Let's just send our suzerain to Yerevan, or our envoy to Yerevan. Try to become suzerain there. Let's make the, let's make the iron mine.
The Lord made us all out of iron. Then he turns up the heat to forge some of us into steel.
So we boosted iron working and apprenticeship. Nice. Almost to a golden age here. Our next research, engineering for siege tactics, mathematics for movement and naval units in the Petra would certainly be nice for our desert tiles. That would be amazing here. Celestial navigation for traders to embark. And the harvesting of fish. So we need that for our coastal cities coming up. It would be nice to snipe Petra. But I think we want to be able to work our fishing tiles, especially with the coastal city coming up in 7 turns. So we'll get, you know, a pretty good step on that. Now, I don't know if our builder can go ahead and harvest this amber yet. That indeed is the problem. Boosted. Babylon has been defeated. Unmet city-state. La Venta has been defeated. All right, so we're suffering from some food issues. And I believe this trade route should almost be done. Now that we've got 300 gold, I think next turn I want to go ahead and purchase another builder. We're 6 turns away from the settler. And I think we can still use, yeah, come on. Come on, Brazil, your delegation is most welcome. So Peter don't like us. Unfriendly, but he's across the world, so it really doesn't matter. And there's the Mapuche Heavy Chariot. Oh, and our warrior can upgrade to a swordsman. Yes, please, we shall do such things as these. All right, should we build walls or do we start working on a campus or another builder? I think we can save some time. We'll go ahead and purchase a builder, and then for our production, we can start working on walls here as well. Just basically make sure that if anyone declares war on us, it's going to be a bad time for them. All right, let's go ahead and get the amber. So another luxury resource for us. I really would like this trade route to finish so we can get our trader up here to Iwu. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. But still, we need a trade route coming out of there. And I do like the fact that Yerevan is sort of patrolling this area and keeping barbarians from spawning in this fog of war. And a lot of marble over here. We can do some pretty heavy trading in marble once we get ourselves situated, it seems. Completing a trade route has created a post for you in the city of Swenet. Awesome, so we have a trade post in this town now. The trade route is done, so we'll definitely send him up there on the next turn. And that sounded like a barbarian entering somewhere. All right, so we are going to send you to another city. You're going to Iwinwin. And this builder can go ahead and start working the fish. All right, Celestial Navigation is boosted. And our swordsman can go ahead and fortify up here. Builder, if we were to make a Sphinx, what kind of improvement would that be, I wonder? We will find out in a turn or two, I imagine. And then for this city, we want to go raw production. Whichever city gives us the most production to help this grow is where we need to send him. Nice that the Zulu are still trading with us. Appreciate the hospitality, buddy. Yerevan is moving away, and we're 4 turns away from our settler to get down there. All right, so raw production is indeed Raw Cadet, our capital, and it's nice to get a road heading that way as well. Excellent, so we've got our fishing boats all set up. And let's go ahead and get the incense working as well. A lot of luxury resources here. Mahadeno Darjo City-State. And trigger a Eureka for shipbuilding. Well, I'm not sure if we can do all that. So 1 culture and 1 faith for our builder. I mean, it might not be bad to make a Sphinx there. Oh, +4 era score. We will be in a golden age when this age is over, ladies and gentlemen. I do like that. So our other builder will do some work down here with the incense and the stone. Up, Loranto has made peace with Saladin. Kabul has made peace with Saladin. I wonder if Saladin sort of overtook those city-states up there, I wonder. We also have a Buddhist missionary closing in on our doors. Not bad, but as long as Yerevan can sort of stay impartial, all the better. There we go. So some more incense, making some more gold per turn. I like it. And we'll work the stone. We'll get another builder to work the copper. Oh, we have a barbarian scout right next to us. So hopefully he doesn't run away. I want to blast him from my encampment here. He looks all hunched over, like he's ready to do something. So we will... Oh, he's still 2 squares away. He is still within range. I do like that. All right, builder, with your last action, you can do that, but I am going to pop. So 47 damage on that barbarian scout. That'll teach him to run away with us. Our swordsman can get up on the hill. I don't know if he will stick around to be attacked next turn. But we can always hope. Or maybe the scout will suicide himself into our warriors. Daro has declared war on Saladin. Uh-oh. Is that the Mapuche? Oh.
Ваши люди жаждут познания и красоты. Но вы гнушаетесь наукой и искусством. Отчего же?
Because I'm focused on defense there, Peter. Maybe you should do the same. So is the scout going to run? Yep, he's going to run far, far away. Probably get hit by the Zulu. All right, so now we are ready to settle on the next city. If we settle here, we can get the stone. We have access to the crabs and the pearls. But I'm thinking if we settle here, we can eventually get the fish if we bought it. I'm thinking just for sheer production, here may be good. That way it can sort of keep that going. All right, warriors, go ahead and fortify up. Now the builder is ready to make a mine. So we've got some stone coming out of that. All right, technology tree, 19 turns from apprenticeship. I think now we want mathematics. 3 specialty districts, though. We could do engineering. Aqueduct for more housing. I don't know if we're going to be building catapults anytime soon. I kind of want to get to Petra. Although the quadrine would be very, very nice to build, since we're getting a city on the coast here. All right, Raw Cadet. 8 out of 10 housing, 5 amenities. You're happy as all get out. Do we try to build the Oracle? Or do we go for a specialty district of the campus? I think we may. We can get +1 scientists, or +1 science from the adjacent mountain tile there. We don't need an entertainment complex or a government tile. +8 loyalty, an increase of adjacency, and awards 1 governor title. I figure why not? Let's do that. And the tile that seems to be the most worthless might be this 1 production tile. So we'll make a government plaza. See how that works out for us. It'll be protected by the city and our fort. All right, full loyalty belongs to Egypt. So it looks like we're not losing loyalty anymore, which is good. I don't know about the Mapuche moving in with their heavy chariots and archers, though. I do want to upgrade our club man. How much is it to upgrade, I wonder? We'll find out on our next turn. We should have enough gold in the bank to do that. Is the Mapuche fighting Yerevan? Indeed. All right, so the warrior, upgrade to the swordsman. Awesome, so the swordsman is done. City is growing. 3 turns, 4 turns. Trade route is holding fast. So yeah, pretty good on the happiness front for sure. We're a few turns away from our basic defenses from these guys. And yes, indeedy, it looks like Mapuche is at war, and Yerevan seems to be defending well. Well, I wouldn't say well, but they are defending. All the while, missionaries are running around like chickens with their heads cut off. You should be ashamed and will be. Well, look, dude, if you want to come across that ocean and beat me up, be my guest. Oh, hello, Scout.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players.
So we can build an amphitheater and get great rider points per turn. So looking at, we're working on our great scientists. Great rider, we are going to be really behind. We don't have actually any rider score or any patronage of any kind. So it would sort of seem that that would be sort of a waste based on our great science. So we're not pulling our great scientist yet. We want a great scientist, and that probably means we're going to need a campus to use him on. All right, so recorded history grants us an envoy. Theology is faster and leads to divine right. But I think recorded history should be better for us. We'll go ahead and take that. And then I think the next thing I'm going to build... Oh, our settler is moving down the coast. I think the next thing we're going to build is our campus district. We definitely need some science. Now, is this scout going to come at me? Oh, he's running right into Zulu territory. Well, peace be with you, good sir. All right, one more turn. The government plaza will be complete. Then the walls will be complete. 4 turns until those walls are done. So we're defending up nicely. We're turtling well. 2 turns until the granary is done. And yes, indeed, the Zulu making short work of that scout for sure. The Zulu spearmen. All right, so the era is ending soon, but we will be in a golden age. The Great Lighthouse was built by an unmet player. Yes, our people will be happy. Boosted mathematics. Your district planners. Outstanding. All right, let's go ahead and settle in this city tile. It's going to be sort of slow going till we get a builder down there to start working the stone. I don't know if we can purchase... Almost we can purchase that tile. The audience chamber, amenity and 4 housing with cities with governors. Oh, those are going to be nice for sure. But I think we want to get a builder down there quick. So 3 turns, new builder. We can start improving these tiles down here. As far as this city is concerned, 30 turns for a campus. 15 for a water mill. So we can increase our production a bit and our growth. I think the water mill will be good in the long term. Once the builder's done here, we'll work on the campus. And as far as our brand new city goes, I think the granary would be the best. The food is going to be necessary here. All right, so another... Let's see, plot harvest and feature removals. The librarian, increase in science and culture generated by the city. I think that would be pretty powerful. Acquire new tiles in the city faster for Reina. We can also do a promotion to emissary. Other cities within 9 tiles not owned by you gain +2 loyalty per turn towards your civilization. And your other cities within 9 tiles gain +2 loyalty. I think an emissary would be good. Let's go ahead and boost her up with that. And maybe we can try to swing... I think William Powell is too far away for that benefit. But that should be fine. All right, next turn. A few turns away. We're 1 from our granary there. I think we can start working on walls for that city there. And then the question is, do we make 1 more settler to settle right here in the heart of our lands to sort of get the fish, get the wheat, and really lock down this area as our land. It might not be a bad thing. All right, so get your walls up in 10 turns. That should be fine. Make the best use. What did our scout run into? So our scout is completely surrounded, yes? Yes, he is. So we'll skip the turn and come back to you. We're not going to go to war against Mohenjo-Daro. But I think one more builder, or one more settler, right here in the heart of our lands would pretty much solidify our place here on the coast. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Once our builder is done, then we can head down here and get the pearls and the stone. Once we can afford it, we can grab the crab. All right, Scout is ready to free roam again once more. Go ahead and get out of that little area that you pigeonholed yourself in. And see what sights he can see. And then I think next turn we're going to buy the crab. Because I don't think we have crabs. Which is a good thing normally, don't get me wrong. But it would be nice to grab some crabs. Alright, so religion. Awesome. Alright, so our builder is ready to go. And I think we need to get our builder down here as soon as possible. To start working that. Alright, let's go ahead and get... We can't build the campus. Requires the population of 10 or greater. Fascinating. So we do just go with a watermill? Faith and a prophet, or do we go with these audience chambers? Cities with governors, 50% production towards settlers. New cities receive a free builder. Capturing an enemy city. Well, we're not going to be capturing much. Amenity and 4 housing in cities with governors is pretty powerful. But -2 loyalty in cities without governors. So that's going to force us to really spread our governors out. And then the production towards settlers, new cities, awards a governor title, unlocks the Republican legacy policy. Oof, that is going to be a tough choice. I mean, we can get production towards settlers. And is this empire-wide? I think it is. I think we get more bang for our buck. Well, the more cities we get, the more we're going to be behind there. Let's just do a watermill for 5. Nope, wait. Tell you what. Let's get another settler. 20. No, not Memphis. We need Rock Cadet. We need 12 turns for a settler again. I think we kind of need it. We'll just stick with the watermill for now. That'll be fine. Next production, though, a monument for 8. Settler in 26, a builder in 7. Let's go, I mean, a campus in 21 turns, though. But, I mean, that rock is a really good campus location. I mean, the campus wouldn't be really that good here. A harbor would be nice, though. +2 gold in this tile. We have enough money to get it. We wouldn't be hurting our food or gold production. Let's work on that. Let's build a harbor there. Why not? Then I think what we'll do is we'll send another builder down here when he's done. So we can swing over, grab the rock and the pearls. We don't have enough for the crabs anymore. But I feel the harbor would be very necessary for what we're trying to do. Classical era ends in 4 turns. That's fine. Builders moving on. These should be a quick 4 turns to get to the next era when we can start our golden age. Now, one thing I notice watching others play is once you enter a golden age, it's very tough to make it back to to a normal age your next time around. So we need to make the most of our golden age as we can. It's a shame we didn't have our walls up to pop that scout. All right, the envoy. 2 culture in the capital. That wouldn't be bad. No suzerain here, so we don't have to fight. I think we'll do that. We'll send an envoy over there. Try to get some culture up in our capital. Builder should be getting to the stone soon. I often wonder why you say so little. I believe you've got nothing interesting to say. Well, ooh. There, Tomris of the Scythian Empire. Don't make me come over there. I see you're a like-minded individual and commend your government practices. So it looks like we're the same government type, and he really likes that. Well, that's good, because I like my government. What do we have over here? Tomris has made peace with Saladin. Barbarians were approaching. All right, our builder has made it. Let's go ahead and get the production up. Start quarrying up. And then the classical era should end soon. And we should have some shipbuilding so we can build a ship out of here or Memphis and start scouting around the coast, seeing what we can see what lies up there. Our scout has done a magnificent job of showing us what is out there, you know, as far as the land is concerned. But it'd be kind of nice to see what's out there on the water. Oh, we also need to upgrade this warrior as well to a swordsman. So this time the classical era ends, the water mill will be complete. Still 17 turns away from the harbor. But we're doing well. I think our next trade route is going to be coming from Edfu to our capital, trying to link all of our cities together with roads. All right. Our poets hold up your civilization as the light, and I must agree with them. Well, thank you. All right, so everyone has given us an attaboy for getting into the golden age.
There is nothing but a plank between a sailor and eternity. I've lived through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened.
So we can get the Great Library. Governors provide +2 loyalty per turn to their city and 100% campus district adjacency. So we don't have, I mean, our capital is pretty loyal. The Praetorium may be pretty good coming up. I don't think we're done with builders, and we want to keep production going, and we will keep working on that great scientist. So we need to make a dedication. All right. And we can make 1 dedication. So free inquiry. Eureka's provide an additional 10%. Commercial hub and harbors gold provides science. That would be nice since we're building a harbor. Let's see. Inspirations, 10% civic. 1 culture for specialty districts. We don't have a whole lot of those. +2 movement for all builders. It looks like free inquiry is the way to go. Our next research, mathematics for Petra in 6 turns. I think that could be really good. Apprenticeship to make better production to the mines and industrial zones, workshops. Let's go for Petra. I'm feeling some Petra today. We also need a civic in recorded history. So the civil service can make alliances, and that will be pretty powerful. I think we want to do that and start making some alliances here. So Raw Cadet. So we can't build that yet. We need another housing. And the barracks provide more housing. I think that's the way we go. All right, another governor for us. Let's see. Science and culture generated. Acquire new tiles in the city. Plot yields 20% growth. That's pretty powerful. Magnus the Steward. Trade routes ending here provide +2. I think that would be pretty good. What's the prestige? So no other cities are within 9 tiles. I think what we want to do is get Well, we're not going to harvest any plots, so that wouldn't be too good. We've already got the Castellan running our capital. The financier, acquire new. Yep. Let's go ahead and appoint her, and then get her in Edfu. That way she can, the city will really start to acquire a lot of tiles. We can chop down these trees and whatnot. All right, the builder, go ahead and get the food for growth. And that should be a pretty good stopping place for us, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, let me upgrade my warrior. Nope, not enough gold. So next turn, we can upgrade the warrior. We're in our golden age, 16 turns away from our harbor, 8 turns away from the granary, 7 from the watermill, 3 from walls around our most northern city, and we're working on barracks here for housing. But that's going to do it for me in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We're just growing, moving on up. Hopefully in the next episode, we'll be able to, oh, so we lost the great scientist. Looks like someone rushed him ahead of us. Now, we don't have enough faith to do any of that. We're not in line to get any great people, unfortunately, so those great scientists are popping out. We're missing out, but we're in our golden age. That's going to do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time in Civilization 6. Take care.